What's up, everybody? We're riding in the Mazda CX5 Grand Touring. Stay tuned. We got a special little spot we go into right before it gets dark, and we're going to do a quick little review, so stay tuned. Let's go ahead and test out the get up on this car, right? 2.5 liter while we're going up the hill here. Let's go ahead and mash it down. Woo, that's fun. Front wheel drive can come with all wheel drive in your Mazda CX5, right? All rhymes up pretty good. We're having a good time tonight. Also, some cool little features on this vehicle is it's got some really nice lighting on the exterior with LEDs on your headlights and fog lights. And let me tell you, as we're driving down this historic part of Charleston with all this traffic, you can see every car has a different type of headlight on it, and some stand out just a little more than others. And I can bet your britches the Mazda CX5 will be standing out. Alright, we got a great time right now to test out adaptive cruise control. Let me show you what we got. There's a car way up there. Again, this is Mazda CX5, and this is such a nice feature. I got it set up on 2 car links in front of me. It's already braking. Again, my foot is not on the gas pedal. It will stop the car, and then it will bring you up. This is pretty sweet. I'm really liking it. And right now, as you can see there, I got my mile per hour set on 20. So stop and go traffic, 20 mile per hour is pretty good on a highway like this. Now you might want to raise it up to, let's say 35, which is at least the speed limit. I mean, the speed limit on this road is actually like 45, but we'll set ourselves up at 35. So if cars do start rolling up, you know, and moving and traffic's getting not so busy, you know, we can catch up to speed. But again, you know, when you're sitting in traffic on the interstate or on a highway trying to get home like this is a nice feature where you can really give your legs a break. Because again, you know, let's say you live in the big city and you're sitting there in traffic for an hour. Let's say you live in Atlanta, you know, it's an hour to your house, back to the suburbs from working in the city. I mean, your legs are going to be pretty tired doing this number, you know, for an hour straight or longer possibly. So adaptive cruise control seems to work really well, easy to set up, and it's a great feature. All right, we're going to keep using adaptive cruise control till we get to our review location right up here. All right, so something I just learned, you know, if the car comes to a complete stop, you do have to kind of nudge on the gas pedal and get yourself going again. And then once you do that, it's already engaged. But like right now, stoplight, car's coming to a stop. My foot is not on the brake, and we're here to stop, okay? So again, the car's completely stopped. When these cars go in a second, we'll put our foot on the gas, nudge it up a little bit, and then the system, cruise control or whatnot will be activated, and you can get your foot back off the gas pedal once again. All right, so the light turn is green. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the gas and go. And then as you can see, it's back engaged over there. My foot is off the gas or the brake, and the car is doing what it needs to do. Not too bad. All right, that's a good enough little demonstration right here. Let's get to our next location. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and pull in on this little dirt road here. Yeah, hang tight with us. All right, everybody, so we made it to our location to review the Mazda CX5 GT tonight. It's getting a little cool outside, which feels great. It's halfway through November, it's more than halfway. We're just a few days away from Thanksgiving. So hopefully we'll still get to spend some time with Mazda throughout the holiday here and do more reviews. But while we're getting the car right now, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Again, this is the CX5 right here behind us. If you're a frequent watcher of the channel or a subscriber, then you've probably seen this car already, maybe several times throughout some reviews I've done with comparisons and things like that. But let's go ahead and take the camera off of me and let's go ahead and take a look at the CX5 for 2017. So it definitely is a beautiful car wherever you decide to film it at, right? Or drive it or park it or whatever you want to do, you know? It's just a good looking car. And I'm going to go ahead in just a second here, go ahead and cut the headlights on and let y'all really get a good look at this beautiful crossover vehicle, the Mazda CX5. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get the headlights on so we can see exactly what's all going on with this cool little car. I like how when you open up the doors, those lights come on, just like about every other car in the world, right? Those lights come on the inside, but it definitely looks nice. Let's see here, let's cut it on auto. All right. Now what I was trying to tell some of y'all is before we got here, is we have LED headlights on this vehicle. And they are really bright at nighttime, but at the same time, they really look good. And look at this headlight housing here, how it's designed. I mean, look how beautiful that is. Wow, isn't that impressive? It really is very impressive. So again, you got a full LED headlight assembly there. And Mazda has also given you LED fog lights right down there in the bottom bumper. So I mean, everything is LED in the front of the Mazda CX5. Wow, that's pretty. Let's go take a look at the rear of the vehicle. Taillights have pretty close to the similar design as the headlights. I mean, almost identical. How that circle is there, how this is here and over there. Pretty sweet. Kind of has a really mean look to them, doesn't it? Like, it really does look like a set of eyeballs right there, don't it? That's pretty sweet. The only thing I really don't understand with Mazda is they give you these gorgeous LED headlights on the car, and then they don't give you beautiful LED lights for the tag. You know, it's still got that dingy white color going on for the tag. So that doesn't make sense to me. You know, and again, I'm just being honest with y'all on my review tonight while we're looking at the CX5. You know, again, I like this car a whole lot. I think Mazda's a great brand, but they give you all this LED stuff going on in the front, this bright, beautiful white, and then they kind of drop the ball on the LED lighting in other places. I mean, the mirror does have LED lights there, but even on the interior, again, it's that off-white, dingy kind of color. You know, Mazda needs to put the LED lights on the interior. First off, it would make it look really good in here when you open up the doors. I mean, have a nice bright white, and it would really just kind of accent everything so much more. It really would. What's y'all's thoughts on that? You know, let me know in the comment section what you believe. You know, should they do more LED lighting on the interior of this car? So another thing I think Mazda really needs to get involved with and do with this car is give it a panoramic glass sunroof up top. Again, you just get a regular traditional sunroof up there. The same with our Mazda CX-9. So I think we need a panoramic glass sunroof. Now let's go ahead and hop back in. I just really wanted to do a quick stop for a minute, pull out, and let y'all see the exterior like we just did. Let's hop back in on the interior. Now, as you know, some other things to think about, ambient lighting on the interior. Again, this is a GT. This is a Grand Touring, right? You just have the LCD screen right over here, as we saw earlier when driving, and your regular tach and speedometer there. You do get a nice LCD screen here, but when I hit navigation just a second ago, I thought we had nav on this car. You got these buttons right here, home, you know, radio, nav. You hit nav and I'm getting a compass. So I'm a little bit concerned because I thought this had navigation on it or some kind of tech package, but I guess I was wrong on that. But it does have a nice display, as you can see there, and how you can kind of roll through applications, entertainment, communications, navigation, settings. So I mean, nice setup here, but it could use a GPS system. But that's why a lot of times I put my phone in the car with me, because if I'm on a trip and don't have nav in the car like this, I'm gonna run it right there off of Google. Other things like we talked about, again, just that regular off-white color there. Let's take a look at our vanity mirrors. Do we got lights in our mirrors? I'm pretty sure we do. Let's just double check. We do. Again, I wish Mazda would give us the white LED lighting in there, the bright white. It would just look so much better. Other than that, not much more lighting on the interior. It's really pretty dark in here for the most part. You got heated seats, okay, right there. Start stop engine button. I mean, of course, everything's kind of have a backlit display to it, but that's really it for the most part. I do like on the steering wheel how these light up. That looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because we are actually filming at a cemetery right now. So let's go ahead and hit the road and test out these headlights while we're driving. All right, let's get on the road here. I will tell you, the Bose Stereo system inside this car is really good. I mean, I was listening to some music earlier, and I didn't even have it turned up all that loud, and the stereo system was really boom, 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 boom. It was booming, which was really nice. So definitely an A+ on the stereo system, being a Bose inside the Mazda CX5 Grand Touring. Get up is nice. As you can see, trying to get up on the highway here. That felt good. You know, people say, hey, why don't you do a review on stereo systems, right? And sometimes I'll say, well, you know, I'll get a copyright claim from YouTube, and that's no good, right? And that is one factor in it. But the other factor in is, how are you really going to hear through your phone or computer how good the stereo system is in this car? That's one of those things where you really have to get in a car and feel it out for yourself and listen, because you can't hear the treble and the bass and all that through the speakers. Now, I have seen some videos with guys that got, you know, they might have 4 15-inch subwoofers in their car, and the girl's hair is, you know, vibrating and flying all around in the air while she's sitting in the car. Yeah, I get it. Then you know the car's got some bass. But to hear the clarity of a stereo system, you know, in a video, I don't know if that's possible or not. So let me know in the comments, what do you think on that? Other than that, though, you know, a very nice car. It is a great car. I always think there's some upgrades that need to be done on the Mazdas. I mean, again, they look good, they drive good, they're sporty, but there's just some things that I think Mazda needs to upgrade. And again, it is November 20th, I guess, right around that date right now. And the 2018s have not even hit ground yet at our Mazda store. We don't have a 2018 CX5. So what is the reason why Mazda hasn't sent us any 2018s yet? Because we have 2018 CX9s, but no CX5s. I mean, is there upgrades being done with the manufacturer on this car, and that's why we're waiting for them to come? Or is it the dealerships just have so many 2017 CX5s already there at their stores, the manufacturer says, look, we got to sell all these 2017s before we can start loading more 2018s on them. I think that could be the answer, because at our dealership right now, there must be 150 CX5s sitting on ground. It's insane. So right now is the time. If you want to buy a new CX5 and get a phenomenal deal, we're doing $4,000 off on 2017s right now at the store. So that's a heck of a savings for you. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great night. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you soon.